Welcome to the Foul Mouth News, where the filters are off and the language is colorful. If you are offended by profanity or vulgarity in general, not to mention political incorrectness, this video is not for you. You have been forewarned. So if you have virgin ears, be prepared because they are about to be violated.
Hello, everyone. So, right off the bat, came down with something the other day. Still recovering from it. I'm not like sick anymore, but I've got like, clogged up ears and it's messing with me swallowing and stuff. So if you notice that, I apologize ahead of time. And I might not be at my top form, but yeah, let's get into things here, because this right here I like, because RFK Jr. is actually doing what he said he would do, and it's fucking great to see. Because like something like this, like the title denotes, the propaganda is being rolled out, because these organizations like the AMA, and others that are named here, they're funded by like Big Pharma and all these other fucking huge medical organizations, large part Big Pharma, between vaccinations and medications and all this other shit that these companies like peddle. They have reason to fund, the AMA and others. So removing these organizations from the federal government deciding what's what with vaccines where they have a conflict of interest is a good thing. But oh no, we can't have that. I mean, like I have in my thumbnail, the argument that's being made by one of these, experts is people like the idea of people will question the vaccines that we're pushing on them. Yeah, maybe they fucking should, because a lot of the shit is not needed. Why does a fucking kid that's just been popped out of the fucking womb as one of the first fucking vaccinations on the schedule need to get vaccinated for fucking HPV? What are you perverts planning on fucking raping them, you fucking sick fucks? And you don't want to spread your fucking venereal diseases? Because that's the only fucking reason. See, no, what actually happened is no one was taking the HPV vaccine because, mothers were watching their daughters fucking get dropped from it when they recommended for boys, watch the same fucking shit, get all fucked up from it. So, no one wants to take the HPV vaccine. Oh, what we'll do is, and this is actually documented, they said, well, what we'll do is we'll have it made a scheduled fucking vaccination for infants. And it was because of these fucking organizations. And you want to be like, oh, how dare they remove them? What are you, Associated Propaganda? Why don't you put brought to you by fucking Pfizer right in this fucking article? Because it looks like you got paid off to push shit like this. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Title, AMA and other medical associations are kicked out of CDC vaccine groups. Now, this is written by Mike Strobe, published on August 1st, and let's get into this here. U.S. health officials have told more than a half dozen of the nation's top medical organizations that they will no longer help establish vaccination recommendations. These top medical associations, by whom are they rated as the top medical associations? That is like something they've fucking fabricated out of thin fucking air, okay? And it's been repeated enough that people just accept it. Who made them the top medical organizations? No one but themselves. And I love how they lead off with that. It's an appeal to their fucking authority. They're already doing in the first fucking paragraph, a one-sentence paragraph, an appeal to authority with them. Well, these are the top medical organizations. You fucking propagandistic fucking sleazy cunt, Mike. You are a fucking piece of shit, dude. Oh, we're going to instantly appeal to authority. That'll back people down. Fuck you. The government told the organizations on Thursday via email that their experts are being disinvited from the work groups that have been the backbone of the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices. Bullshit! Lying sack of shit! I can't sing, but this motherfucker is a lying sack of shit, because these organizations, okay, Their experts, okay, have not been the fucking backbone. They've weaseled their fucking way in, all right? Because the actual experts used to be, when this shit was set up, they were actual fucking experts that didn't have fucking, this idea of being in bed with Big Pharma being okay. These were people who did not have, at that time, back then, who did not have any ties to Big Pharma on this snow. They were not in bed with Big Pharma. They were not part of these organizations funded by Big Pharma. They were actually, I don't know, academics who did research. They were like doctors who, and immunologists who actually taught. They weren't fucking doctors in these organizations. Fuck you. You sleazy motherfucker, dude. You got me talking like a fucking New Englander. You got me talking, what the fuck? Dude, you cock-gobbling cunt. You sleazy fucking piece of shit. I'm talking like I'm from fucking Boston. I'm not even from there because the fucking accent works its way north. What the fuck? I gotta start saying my fucking R's again, you stupid bitch. What the fuck, dude? Anyway, the organization includes the American Medical Association, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the Infectious Disease Society of America. Oh, you mean the same American Academy of Pediatrics that started, forcing fucking HPV vaccinations on fucking young little kids out of the fucking womb? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, yeah. Fuck you, because Big Pharma couldn't sell that shit? Fuck you, you fucking cunt. Wow. What a fucking shitbag this guy Mike is. Dude, you are such a fucking piece of shit. You really are, dude. This guy's a fucking shitbag. I'm concerned and distressed, said Dr. William Schaefer, a Vanderbilt University vaccine expert who for decades has been involved with the ACIP and its work groups. He said the move will likely propel a confusing fragmentation of vaccine guidance as patients may hear the government say one thing and hear their doctors say another, which is basically what he's saying is people will contradict us what all these vaccines on them because they'll say, but the government says I shouldn't take this, I don't need this one. That's where what I said on the thumbnail, they'll say the quiet part out loud. They'll still say it kind of, in a shady fucking way. But that's what this fucking cunt is saying here. This piece of fucking shit. This fucking Dr. William Schaefer, okay, is saying, well, people won't just take what we're telling them when we're forcing all these vaccines that Big Pharma, has incentivized us to give them. They're going to question it. And then Big Pharma won't have the money to bring us on those junkets and those, informational fucking getaways and shit where we maybe go to a couple hours worth of lectures and we get like a weekend or a week worth of fucking partying. I mean, what the fuck? Because that's literally what goes on with you fucking cunts and Big Pharma. They've bribed you one way or another, motherfucker. So shut the fuck up. You fucking piece of shit. You are a compromised fucking piece of shit. What you recommend cannot be fucking trusted, okay? I don't care if you are a Vanderbilt University vaccine expert, okay, who's been involved with the ACIP and its work groups. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit, okay? Maybe the federal government shouldn't be sucking fucking Big Pharma's dick like you do, you stupid fucking whore, okay? And should actually be looking out for the American people and maybe not force, recommending so that you fucks can force on us all these different vaccinations like you tried to do with COVID and the fucking mRNA gene therapy you fucks to this day are still trying to misrepresent as a vaccine that never was a vaccine, will never be a vaccine because a vaccine uses either a weakened version of a viral strain or a dead version of a viral strain, okay, to create a fucking, response in the body to produce antibodies. This doesn't do that. It literally alters your fucking genetics to produce shit. That's not a vaccine. That's a gene therapy. And you fucks have misrepresented that. If you were such a vaccine expert, you would have called that fucking shit out. You fucking Big Pharma whore. What the fuck? oh my God, if we're not allowed to use the federal government to push Big Pharma's poisons, people might question everyone we force on them because if they're not all recommended, exactly, you fucking cunt. People might say no. They might have informed consent. You fucks... Dr. fucking Mengele would be like, God damn, these fucks get away with more shit than I would. Because there's this thing called informed consent that you motherfuckers have tossed by the wayside. Like the fucking eugenicists of the Democrat era fucking in FDR's day, bitch. Holy fucking Christ. Oh my God. One email said the organizations are special interest groups and therefore are expected to have a bias based on their constituency and or population that they represent. Very fair and accurate representation because these fucks have other interests involved. They're not unbiased people. That's all it's saying. And you're like, oh my God, how dare they do that? Go fuck yourselves. You fucking retarded cunts. I swear to God. These fucking people. A federal health official on Friday confirmed the action, which was first reported by Bloomberg. The decision was the latest development in what has become a saga involving the ACIP. The ACIP. The committee created in 1964 makes recommendations to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention on how vaccines that have been approved by the Food and Drug Administration should be used. Yeah, and it used to be, like I was saying, actual like people who are like actual experts that don't have like aren't let me think of a better way to phrase this, that have no way of being beholden to outside interests, whether it be through financial incentive or job security or anything like that. Now, that's not the case. And that's why we have all these fucking vaccines we don't fucking need being fucking approved and forced on fucking people. We went from, in comparison, when I was a kid, and we all turned out fine. I mean, Gen X, we got exposed to so much fucking shit, and we survived somehow without all these vaccines. Okay, we went from, in comparison with my generation and prior, a handful of fucking vaccinations to a fucking truckload. I mean, what the fuck? And it's shit that you don't even have to worry about dying from. And what gets me is oh my God, we gotta, like with the measles thing, and they're trying, like, they try to use that, like, with Trump's term and shit. A lot of these measles outbreaks are being caused by people who, let's just say, weren't exactly vaccinated before they came across the border. And they haven't been vaccinated since. And then they spread it to people who have, they've had the MMR, but, since we got the MMR and these people haven't had like normal vaccinations and shit, it's caused a situation where people, because you can actually, if you've been vaccinated, you can catch something if you've had a weak vaccine or the vaccination has waned or something like that. But like, oh my God, let's push the whole measles thing. And what gets me is I remember as a kid, and Jimmy Dore has actually shown the clip of this on his show. But an episode of the Brady Bunch where all the kids come down with the measles and they're all chilling out. They're having a measles party. And they act like, oh my God, they're like, oh God, I'm trying to think of the character, but like the idea of you're all gonna die. Like, I'm trying to think of the reference I'm thinking of, but it's like the idea of like the fear mongering, like, with the whole measles thing, you're all gonna die. And then there's the Brady kids fucking chilling out, having snacks, playing board games and shit. I mean, what the fuck? Oh. These fucking people. Anyway, CDC directors have traditionally almost always approved those recommendations, which are widely heeded by doctors and greenlight insurance coverage for shots. Yes, but okay, here's the thing. These work groups are the ones that have largely been involved in getting these things approved. And these doctors, these quote unquote experts, whether they're like, virologists, like vaccine specialists, whatever the case may be that be involved with vaccine approvals. All right, these fucking people all are beholden to Big Pharma in some way, shape, or form, and they're recommending shit, and the CDC has been traditionally rubber stamping that shit because these people in the CDC that allow this shit, they get jobs at Big Pharma. So it's been one big fucking scam. So they just greenlight whatever. That's why you have fucking newborns as one of their first rounds of shots. Getting a fucking HPV vaccination like these fucks want to rape them. I mean, what the fuck? Holy shit. Anyway, U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy was a leading voice in the anti-vaccine movement before becoming the U.S. government's top health official, and in June abruptly fired the entire ACIP after accusing them of being too closely aligned with manufacturers. They were literally in bed with each other, doing fucking circle jerk, fucking jerk-offs with each other. They were sitting there in the bed all together, one hand to the right, just all fucking circle jerking each other, waiting for the payoff. When they left the federal fucking government. Are you fucking kidding me? That's why he fired him. Holy fucking shit. And Robert F. Kennedy, is not anti-vaccine. He wants informed consent. He wants people to be able to choose for themselves. That has always been the case. You lying, fucking misrepresenting fucking pieces of shit. Because heaven forbid, people have informed consent and decide what goes into their fucking bodies. See, I love this double standard. When it comes to a woman and murdering their unborn fucking child, it's their body. But if you don't want to put some experimental gene therapy like with COVID in your body, oh no, it's not your body, your choice. I mean, what the fuck? These fucking people, murder kids, yeah, it's your choice. It's your body, your choice. Now I want to put a fucking, experimental poison that gave my father a fucking, several fucking micro strokes. Oh yeah, you have to. Fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking cunts. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. No history of stroke in my family. My father takes the fucking jab and has strokes. No history whatsoever on my father's side of the family. No one has ever had a fucking stroke. Going back generations. Fucking sleazebags. They're such fucking pieces of shit. Oh yeah, not your body, your choice. They tried to use these organizations, this part of the CDC to force that shit on us. Fucking cunts. He handpicked replacements that included several vaccine skeptics. Maybe you should have people that don't take everything hook, line, and fucking sinker. So that way you can have that middle road to where you actually figure out if something's beneficial or not, you fucking retards. Heaven forbid you put someone there that's going to give a little fucking pushback, because these people aren't actual vaccine skeptics. They're like fucking RFK Jr. They want informed consent. They want people to know what they're putting in their fucking bodies. And heaven forbid you have someone like that push back against you fucks who are trying to force us to take anything Big Pharma wants to fucking force on us. You fucking sleazebags. The work groups typically include committee members and experts from medical and scientific organizations. Yeah, who all seem to be taking funding from Big Pharma, go figure. At work group meetings, members evaluate data from vaccine manufacturers and the CDC and formulate vaccination recommendation proposals to be presented to the full committee. And as we've seen with the, what we've actually been able to gather with the whole HPV thing, none of that shit happened. It was, hey, we can't sell this fucking, this vaccine. No one wants to take it. And then you fuck said, hey, we'll make it so that it's one of the recommended ones for little kids, and we'll have doctors force it on children who aren't even going to be sexually active unless we're raping them like the perverts we are. Okay, you fucking retards. We know you fucking rape children the way you want to fucking murder them and all that other shit. You don't respect life. You want to fucking poison us. Fuck you. You probably rape kids, allegedly. Okay, but you're like, well, we'll give it something so that we don't spread our HPV to them. You're fucking vile human beings. You gave them something they didn't need. I mean, what the fuck? We know you did this because Big Pharma couldn't unload that shit if their life depended on it. You created a market at the expense of young children, you vile, evil human beings. Actually, we can't call you human beings. You are fucking demonic fucks. Fucking cock-gobbling cunts. Anyway, the structure was created for several reasons, Schaffner said. The professional groups provide input about what might and might not be possible for doctors to implement, and it helped build respect and trust and ACIP recommendations, having the buy-in of respected medical organizations. He said, bullshit! Bullshit! This is a co-opting and this is revisionist history. Okay, when they fucking brought in these organizations and pushed out the actual experts, okay, fucking people were like, what the fuck? Who the hell are you trying to kid? Who the fuck are you trying to kid? Americans were like, we can't trust these fucking organizations. They get funding from Big Pharma. They get funding from them. Why the fuck are we going to trust the recommendations of Big Pharma's shit? It's a conflict of interest. You lying sack of fucking shit. This is complete fucking propaganda. This is such vile, evil fucking shit. Associated propaganda. You've earned that fucking moniker, you fucks. Anyway, work group members are vetted for conflicts of interest to make sure that no one who had, say, made money from working on a hepatitis vaccine was placed on the hepatitis committee, Schaefer noted. Are you fucking kidding me? It doesn't. So they took money for a hepatitis vaccine, but the same fucking Big Pharma company, we'll say Pfizer in this hypothetical, okay, takes and has another fucking vaccine, and this person who took the money from the hepatitis vaccine isn't going to have that slant their deciding to approve in the favor of Pfizer with the other unrelated fucking vaccine. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course it is. And you're trying to act like, oh, they're vetted for conflicts of interest. That's still a conflict of interest, you fucking retards. Okay, it doesn't matter if they worked on a hepatitis vaccine and was placed on a hepatitis committee, okay? They take money from Big Pharma for A, and then they go over and approve for the same company in Big Pharma, B, and you're trying to act like there's no conflict of interest? Are you fucking retarded? Are you seriously fucking retarded? That is a fucking honest question, because you'd honestly think that you could actually push this shit and make it make any fucking bit of sense? Only goes to show you fucking retarded. Because Jojo the idiot circus boy with an IQ of 50 would be looking at this shit going, man, this guy's fucking stupid. Holy shit, you fucking retard. Also disinvited from the groups were the American Academy of Family Physicians, the American College of Physicians, the American Geriatric Society, the American Osteopathic Association. Why would they be involved? The National Medical Association, and the National Foundation for Infectious Diseases, which the National Foundation for Infectious Diseases gets a shit ton of money from Big Pharma. Yeah, I don't want them approving vaccines at all. I don't want them anywhere near the approval process, you fucking retards. That's a conflict of interest. Holy fucking shit. In a joint statement Friday, the AMA and several of their other organizations said, to remove our deep medical expertise from this vital and once transparent process is irresponsible, dangerous to our nation's health, and will further undermine public and clinician trust in vaccines. Well, first off, you fucking retards, this process has not been transparent. Shut the fuck up. It used to be transparent. Then you fucks came in and took the shit over and closed it in to where we didn't know what the fuck was going on, like with COVID and your approvals and shit. So shut the fuck up. Holy fucking Christ. You fucks, when Freedom of Information Act requests went in to find out about the approval process, passed the emergency authorization with the jabs, we got stonewalled to anyone who did it. I didn't do it personally, but we, as in like the American people, when we went and we tried to get the fucking information, we got stonewalled. Transparent, my hairy ass. Oh my God. Okay, This used to be transparent. It's now it's going to be transparent again, and that's what you fuckers don't like. Shit is going to be done under the spotlight, so to speak. You won't be able to hide any of your shit in the shadows. You won't be able to approve shit that ain't safe so that Big Pharma has another big fucking payday. So that you fucks get your funding continued and shit. Oh, so sad. You fucks should be in prison for all the poisons you approved. And you should be jabbed up with every one of them at the same fucking time. And that's after obviously a fair trial, but you fucks are so evil. I mean, this idea of, oh my God, undermine the public and conditions trust in vaccines. So basically this is again, you've got the AMA and these other organizations saying that if you do this, okay, and you don't have us involved, okay, it's irresponsible and dangerous because people will question all the vaccines we try to force on them. Because the federal government will be different than what we are, because they won't force all the poison that we want them to force on Americans. That's what you're saying there, you fucking vile, evil pieces of shit. Oh my God, these fucking people, they'll like right to your face say this shit now. I mean, what the fuck? They don't even, like, they say the quiet part out loud. Now it's tamed down, but it's still the quiet part out loud. Holy fucking Christ. Anyway, they urge the administration to reconsider the move so we can continue to feel confident in its vaccine recommendations for our patients. Oh my God, they're basically like trying to play this game of appeal to our authority, because we're gonna have issues with like forcing shit on people. And fuck you. Some of the professional organizations have criticized Kennedy's changes to the ACIP, and 3 of the disinvested groups last month joined a lawsuit against the government over Kennedy's decision to stop recommending COVID-19 vaccines for most children and pregnant women, because they're not fucking safe. And the fact that they would do this goes to fucking show you that they're in bed with Big fucking Pharma. These fucks are the same fucking cunts who forced that fucking experimental gene therapy shit on Americans and tried to make it mandatory for every fucking American. These fucks should be in prison, getting raped up the ass every fucking day, 10, 20, 40, 50 fucking times a day by every fucking big bubba motherfucker in the place. And that would still be too good for them, for all the fucking people they murdered with those fucking jabs. After a fair trial, of course. All right, get their fucking teeth kicked in so they give good gummies. Fucking evil motherfuckers. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. Well, they sued. Yeah, they forced the same fucking poison. Now they're trying to do it through lawsuits. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. In a social media post, one of the Kennedy-appointed ACIP members, Retsef Levi, wrote that the working groups will engage experts from even a broader set of disciplines. So yeah, we're actually going to have like actual experts. We're going to have like geneticists, like fucking people who deal with like gene therapy and shit. So they can be like, yeah, that ain't good. So you can't push your fucking mRNA shit and go, oh, it's perfectly safe. Oh no, you won't be able to fucking rewrite people's genomes without informed consent. Fucking cunts. Levi, a business management professor, also wrote that working group membership will be based on merit and expertise, not membership in organizations proven to have conflict of interest and radical and narrow view of public health. Yeah, take every fucking jab we tell you. We're the fucking experts. Shut the fuck up. You don't have a right to question us, which is what those other fucking organizations have been like. And this is how so what they're doing is they're bringing things back to how it was. Because when these work groups were created, it was based on merit and expertise, not who you knew, what organizations you were in, and how much money Big Pharma was fucking paying you. Oh, so sad we go back to those days of prior to that shit. Anyway, HHS officials have not said which people are going to be added to the ACIP groups. But yeah, then they just talk about they get support from Howard Hughes Medical Institute, Science and Education Media Group, blah, 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 blah. So even though they take money from these organizations that are fucking part of these groups, the AP is solely responsible for all their own content. So yeah, excuse us, we're being propagandists for people that we take money from, but like, yeah, the views are our own. Yeah, okay, you fucking lying cunts. Yeah, okay, after reading this fucking piece of propaganda, you fucking cunts, you're a lying motherfucker. All right, whoever wrote that at the bottom. This is nothing but pure propaganda for Big Pharma, like, and these organizations, so that they can force these fucking vaccinations on us and these experimental gene therapies that we don't fucking need. It's vile. It's evil. These people have a special place in hell reserved for them. I'm hoping it's worse, like on the idea of the little Nicky places in hell, than the one that Hitler had with the pineapples going up the ass. I hope it's far worse than that. Anyway, yeah, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here.
If you've made it this far and haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also feel free to subscribe over on the other platforms where this channel's content is uploaded to, as well as subscribe and follow over on sites like Minds, Gab, and Parler. Links to each are in the description.